So I got to thinking the other day, you know, I go online and I see people posting pictures of their collection, right? That's something that a lot of people do. I've done it before. It's just cool to be able to show off what you've been working hard on to build up, and to show it off with a bunch of other passionate people is always fun and pretty rewarding. And I was really thinking, like, you know, I always see a few of the same fragrances and it all kind of relates with everyone's collection. And it kind of made me realize, like, there are definitely some fragrances which you would consider like staples. Like, if you consider yourself a collector, more likely than not, you're going to have most of these fragrances, if not all. I would say about 95% of you watching have at least 5 of these fragrances in your collection. And a lot of you probably have them all. And so I thought it'd be interesting to go over, in my opinion, what I think the cologne staples are that every collector should have. And again, this is only 10 of them. We could go with some more. If you guys like this video, maybe I'll do another one. And also leave a comment down below telling me what you think the cologne staples are. Like, if you are a collector, which ones should you have? If you guys like videos like this, make sure you get subscribed to the channel down below and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified when I publish new videos like this. And of course, while you're at it, go give me a follow over on Instagram at Chaos Fragrances. You can keep up with me there. Shoot me a message or a comment if you have any questions, and I'll try to help you out. And of course, all the fragrances that we talk about today will be linked down below as well. If you want to check any of these out, pick any of these up, you guys know what to do. Hit those links down there. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. First fragrance up we have, by the way, looks cool. I know you were thinking that. You probably were saying it in your head. I just can't really hear you, but I know you saw it. It's a nice t-shirt. Givenchy Pi. This is a fragrance that has been out for a while. Came out in 1998, of course, by the master perfumer Alberto Morillas, right? He has created, I mean, do I even really need to tell you what this man has created in the community? He's created some bangers, some heaters, some masterpiece scents. Givenchy Pi, kind of a little bit of a different style, I feel, for him, because he does do the aquatics very well, but he also does fragrances like this very well. Also, you get vanilla, tonka bean, and almond as a few of the main notes from this fragrance. It smells incredible. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's a bit powdery from that tonka bean. It's a really, really sexy fragrance. Again, it's been out. Most of you probably have smelled it. A lot of you probably own it, but it's a great scent that you can still get for an affordable price online, and it's a great quality one from Givenchy. So up next, we have ADG Profumo, another one that, hey, at the end of the day, 99% of you guys probably have. This one, of course, has incense, patchouli, and aquatic notes. It is such a sexy, sexy fragrance. Brings back so many memories of when I first got this one years ago. It's just one of my personal favorites. Just takes that aquatic type of DNA, which has always been partial to me. I've always loved that type of scent, and just adds a bit of a smokiness and a bit more depth to it. I think it's well done. It's been masterfully created. It's just got such high quality, and also really, really good performance from primarily aquatic scent as well. ADG Profumo, you know it, you smelled it, and you probably own it. Let's keep it going here. Up next, we have Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. This one has amber, cardamom, tobacco as a few of the main players in this one. And it is, without a doubt, just a breathtaking scent. This one has been one of my favorites for a long time. I remember the first day I got this, and the first time I smelled it, it was a blind buy, so the first day I got it, the first day I smelled it, I was blown away. And ever since then, when I smell it, it's just a work of art. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. It's smooth, it's sexy. It just makes you feel and smell like a handsome ass dude every time you wear this fragrance. I mean, this stuff is no joke. It's about $50 on discounters. That is a killer price for this stuff. And again, I'm sure I don't need to explain this to you because you probably have it as well, but this is easily a staple. If you have a collection, you probably have this. We have another Dolce & Gabbana scent back to back. This one is Light Blue Intense. This one, of course, has grapefruit, seawater, and amberwood as a few of the main players in this one. A few of the key ingredients. It's salty, it's aquatic, it's a tiny bit sweet from the amberwood primarily, I would say. And it's a bit more sweet than the original. The Eau Intense, as you can see, it has this darker blue frosted glass bottle, which I think looks incredible. If it was full, it would look much better. I need to get myself a new bottle for next year, but it's a great scent, and it just has this nice depth to it, the sexy, salty, kind of sea water type of smell. It kind of just smells like being on the beach, having a good time with friends, having a good time with your girlfriend or wife, or your loved ones or whatever. This is a great scent. And again, if you have a collection, this is probably going to be in there somewhere. And if you're also someone who likes clothing, you like well-fitted, soft t-shirts, definitely check out Into the AM. That's what I'm rocking today. As you can see, this thing fits great. It feels fantastic. It's got a cool design, but if you're not really into the crazy designs like this one, can you see it? I think you can. Then you can get some of their basic tees. They have different colors. My favorites are the black and the white and just kind of the pretty simplistic colors like that, just because they work great with anything and they just look and feel absolutely incredible. These are my favorite t-shirts. Hit that link down below. Use my code CHAOS10. You can get 10% off your orders over there. It's a great way to save some money on some amazing quality clothing. Make sure you go check them out. And moving right along, we have this guy, Creed Aventus. This one was honestly kind of the inspiration for this video because I was thinking about it and I'm like, you know, obviously $400+ at retail. You can get them on discounters for maybe $300. You can get them in some of the Facebook groups for $220, $230, somewhere around in there. So still expensive even at its lowest price that you can get realistically. But it's still crazy how almost every collection picture I see has Creed Aventus. And to me, that's just cool. It's cool that a niche brand, you know, not something like Dior or Chanel or, you know, any of these big designer brands, a niche brand, granted Creed is big, but they still offer an expensive product, a high quality product, and they still get it in the hands of a bunch of people. To me, that is just really cool, and it really kind of inspired this video. I'm like, man, these people will have a collection of 5 fragrances, and this is always in there, just about. I always see Aventus in people's collection. Hate it or love it, it is a popular fragrance. It's made it around the world. It's made it in literally everyone's videos 100%. It's one of my personal favorites. I've talked about it before. It's, you know, just kind of one that I like to make memories with and enjoy for special events. Great scent. And again, if you're a collector, I would say you've had this at one point. If you don't anymore, maybe you did at some point and sold it, but most everyone has had this at some point, I would say. Moving along, we have Prada L'Homme. This one has iris, neroli, and amber as a few of the prominent notes. That main note and the one it's known for is going to be the iris. The iris and neroli mixture is phenomenal. It makes this fragrance just so good. Iris is a floral, of course, so that may put some of you off at first, but you got to give this a shot. This is a very wearable iris. It doesn't smell like a makeup bag. It's not hard to pull off. This is a soapy, clean, great office scent or a great school scent. You can't offend anyone with this. You're going to smell great and luxurious and high-end all day. And again, I would say most of you probably know this and have it in your collection. Following that, we have Spicebomb Eau de Toilette, this big old jumbo 150 ml bottle. This one has cinnamon, paprika, pink pepper, and tobacco as the few of the main notes here. I love Spicebomb, the Eau de Toilette here. Ever since I first got it, it's been one of those scents that just smells super, super good. Even though it is very popular, or at least at one point it was just blown up and everyone was wearing it. It's kind of gets labeled as the ex-boyfriend fragrance. I'm sure you've heard that before. It basically just means, you know, if you were to wear this on a date with a girl, you're kind of rolling the dice in the fact that you may smell like her ex-boyfriend because literally every dude was wearing this at one point. But what does that mean? That means that this fragrance was a wild success. It smells fantastic to men. You go into a department store and smell this, you're hooked. This smells fantastic to women. I mean, a woman smells this on you, she gives you a great compliment, then you're even more hooked and wearing it all the time. This fragrance blew out of control. It did very well for itself. And I think maybe it has started to pull back a little, and that's why I've been bringing this out a little bit more, because that initial hype is over now that we have some flankers. Spicebomb Extreme, still one of my favorites, but I'll tell you, I can't get over the original Eau de Toilette. I love the scent. It's one of my favorites, and again, you probably have it. Moving along, we have Invictus Aqua. Of course, featured here is the current in production version. This one has sea notes, violet leaf, ambergris, and some grapefruit up top in here. Shouldn't need to explain this one either. If you don't have the 2018, you probably have or have had the 2016, which is what created all the monstrous hype surrounding the whole Invictus Aqua line. Nothing else I need to say. Second to last fragrance, we do have another niche fragrance, and I always think it's cool when I see these niche fragrances kind of working their way into videos like this, because again, niche pricing is out of control, crazy expensive in a lot of cases, and not everyone can really justify spending that type of money. So it is cool to see certain niche fragrances kind of showing up in just a lot of people's collection. I just think it's always interesting to see. This one, of course, is Parfums de Layton. This one has apple, vanilla, cardamom as a few of the main notes. Hey, it's a great scent. It's got a very nice, high-quality, heavy bottle as one of the main players of the scent, one of the main hype talking points anyway, and an equally fantastic, high-quality scent with great performance. I don't need to explain this one to you either, because you probably have it in your collection as well. And finally, last up, we have Armani Code Profumo. This one has tonka bean, leather, and amber as a few of the main notes here. This one kind of gets this root beer smell comparison, which I do get a little bit. It's kind of a cool way to put it, but it smells fantastic. It's warm, it's sweet. It is relatively juvenile, relatively youthful and playful, but it is still fun and sexy to wear. I love the scent, and I would say, again, most of you guys probably have this one. So guys, that was going to do it for me. That was 10 cologne staples or just fragrances that I would imagine just about every collector has in their collection. That's going to do it for me, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. And remember, if you want to get some nice t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeves, and amazing underwear, check out Into the AM. They will be linked down below as well with my discount code CHAOS10 for 10% off. And of course, while you're down there, all the fragrances that we talked about today will be linked down below as well. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow with another one. Take care.